Two that I wanted to talk about today. One, TripAdvisor. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. That's whoop. All right, look at this. Look at this. All right, we got this nice base down here. Looks kind of not too different from this base down here, but went a lot longer. Got an alert there for UNH. A lot longer this time around, and much bigger to the downside. A bit of a megaphone that it was making down there. I like that, but I mean, we're still waiting. It's got to get above. It's got to get above this little peak right here at 1872. Above 1872, we got this nice big gap all the way potentially up to $25. That's a pretty significant gap. That's why I'm watching Trip. And I've got an alert there. If you're in the member section, you'll know if I buy this thing or not, but I am watching it. Everybody knows now that I am watching it. That is a 34% up move. In options, that's even more. That's insane. But we're waiting right now for it to get above this 1872. Take that out. Maybe even do a little tap from above and then drive up to about $25. That's our target from there on Trip. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to Trip. If we come over here, we go to their financials. Let's see how their financials are. Their financials, we all know what TripAdvisor does, right? All right, great. PE, let's go here. PE is 428. That's insane. Price of sales is 1.2. P 300, 130. Quarterly, we're looking at 38. Previous quarter, Q4 2024, was nearly 900. That's insane. But I wouldn't be holding this long term. I would just be working that momentum trend. But you can see here, yeah, they're getting some, not great net margins. They're almost nothing. Like they're razor thin, but they're positive right now. If we can get a good Q2, like if we get a positive Q2 net margin here coming soon, that'd be pretty big for it. That might drive us all the way to that 25 there before it dumps right back on us. Their financials are disgusting. They make $70 million and have nearly a year and have nearly $900 million in debt. So that's insane. They do have $1 billion in cash though, so they could pay that all off, no problem. So their debt, while large, is not necessarily a problem. They could pay it off in one fell swoop if they wanted to. I don't see why they would, but if they could, is the idea. They're only a $2 billion market cap, so I mean they are pretty small. They could be fairly easily moved, not like super easy, not like micro cap, but they're a middling. They could be moved. So we're looking for that breakout. Earnings is coming June 25th. So June 25th is earnings, and I would be expecting it to see some sort of move out of it from there, moving upward. And we'll explore those options as they get closer, especially the members. You can see the inverted head and shoulders here right now. That is played out. So we need a new structure here, maybe a bull flag and then a go. But we'll need to see what's going to happen there because that inverted head and shoulders, that is played out. The other one, this is one I've played before and I haven't looked at in a couple of years, AMPX. They do battery technologies, all right? They do battery tech. And you can see we had a nice little cup and handle down here, nice little cup and handle. We're breaking out of that handle right now. If we can hold that through the week, next week might be really big on this thing. Next week could be pretty spectacular. Now, we're on angle 2 right now. You can see this white one down here is angle 1, and these lines have been here for years, man. Ooh, not years, but almost a year. These lines have been here for a long time. I haven't looked at this one in quite a while. Let's see here. We've got angle 2 right there. Boom. We're going to go ahead and bring that down to 2 pixels. We're going to make that white, and we're going to make it dashed. Okay, lock it down. Basically, I want to see it come back, tap this line right here, and then once it taps this line again, I want to see it take off from there and bounce. Once it bounces there, I am looking for a target somewhere around $8, maybe even $10. Okay, and in fact, I'm going to do an alert here, and I'm just going to type bounce. Again, if you're in the member section, you'll know when I pick that up. If not, you'll hear it like a day or two later whenever I'm able to make a video about it. There we go. Boom. Okay, perfect. Excellent. That is what we're looking at. Those are the 2 plays. And why am I looking at this one? Battery technology. They just got a grant to build a factory in Colorado. Batteries are very important for future growth of the United States. Energy storage is super important. Energy creation and storage, super, super important. AMPX has some, pathways into that, and they're really important there right now. Now you can see that they are not profitable. They're not profitable. So this is not one I'm looking to buy and hold forever or anything. But I am looking for the swing. I like the swing. Look, this is disgusting. 36 million. They lose a year. They have 37 million in debt, and they only have 55 million in cash. So if they can't find a way to make money by the end of next year, they're done. So yeah, this is not something I'd buy and hold forever. But I do like the story here. I do like the potential bounce off of this angle 2 and creating an angle 3 of momentum, taking us up to about $8 at some point. I am looking for something like that to occur in this one. And again, that's how I'd be doing that. Hey,